Imagine you're on the edge of accomplishing your wildest dreams. You've dedicated over 10 years of your life to this, and you can almost reach out and grab it. And then all of a sudden something happens that slowly pushes you further and further from your dreams. All of a sudden, everything you've built, everything you've worked for, just becomes unrecognizable. That's where the players are at. That's where the orgs are at. And that's where the community's at.
I first started competing in 2013 on Black Ops 2.
Wow, so he's pushing back Ali now. Oh! He's been absolutely shot on.
Oh! They're like 4-0, man. 4-0.
Taking the kills with C-Vortex, pushing forward. Oh,
really
what a
nice
two-piece
there.
It's Vortex and then Sage EQ there.
That Vortex and a 1v3 as it does get taken out inside, and now it's a 2v1.
Oh, finds two,
no.
and he might be able to pull this off. Vortex now 1 versus 1.
He's going to exit around, he's going to see him, he's going to get shots down.
Wow.
Vortex with the huge 1v3.
Of all the kills he's picked up in this game, he's got 11. This one is the most important. Lacefield goes down, the flag is loose. One more as well. Hawkey plummets to his death. The flag is not going to get returned just yet. Look at him go. Vortex, you have killed thousands upon thousands upon thousands of players in this game, but those 3 kills were the most important. And Fab Games will make top 4.
Cloud9 eliminate Optic Gaming from COD XP. Fabi eliminate Cloud9. They have just confirmed $120,000 and a shot at the big bucks.
The scene's changed a lot since then. Back then, anyone could enter any competition. My run on Black Ops 3, that would never happen in this day and age. We came 4th at our first ever international event, and you'll just never see that happen again. And it's sad for the scene that stuff like that can't happen. Everyone loves an underdog story, and the scene was a lot less divided than what it is now back then.
I started competing in 2015 on AW.
They're an important kill. Weeman says no though, big triple coming in for that, and that could be the turning point. Can he find number 4? Yes he can, 6 kill streak for Weeman.
Suddenly it's all gonna fall to Enable, and he's gonna get pushed down. What's going on, Joe? See you later, Team Sween. Stunning 100 Thieves.
Real's dead silence is going to dissipate. He has to get in a gunfight versus Weeman first, and Weeman finds 3 in the round. See these guys, so he's blocked up by the truck. Space being provided. Weeman, he hits it, he finds 2.
And it's been 1,141 days since a European squad last won a LAN championship, and here they are again. Our champions of the Team Notorious.
I think everyone in this scene puts a lot on hold, to be fair. I mean, I've been putting my real life career on hold to pursue this, which recently I've got back into, but we'll see how that goes. I think Black Ops 4 Champs was defo one of the hardest ones to take, coming 5th, 6th, right before franchising and only having 2 players picked up from our team. So that was defo a hard one to take, and I think I've potentially earned my right over the last few years, getting some good LAN placements and challenges and consistently being at the top. But being from Europe, it's always going to be hard to break through into the franchising.
Did no one contact you at all?
No. I've never been contacted ever, lad. 6th in the Pro Champs.
All that matters is that you haven't been in the league before, you're 18 and you cracked. You can why. So during 2020 and 2021, which was the first 2 years of the CDL being starting, I won the most overall out of any player, and obviously had the most earnings. That's pretty well documented, and I didn't even get a spot. A lot of my teammates got chances, but not me. And And then you've got the likes of Weeman, who's currently my teammate. He's, he placed at top 6 at Champs, at actual Pro Champs, before the CDL started on Black Ops 4. He didn't get a sniff then. He won an event last year, came second at Champs, which is normally what a lot of teams base their decisions off of the next year. Still nothing. So like, to sit around and say that this is a fair ecosystem and fair opportunity is just completely not true, and it's completely just based on opinions and circles, and there's no actual like set way to get in.
I was kind of forced to retire after trying my heart out the last 10 plus years to make the league. Obviously I'm 25 years old, I'm trying to move on with my life, I'm trying to build a family, buy a house and all that stuff, and it's just not possible in challengers. In other esports, playing at that level, you probably make a lot of money still, but the COD ecosystem's just in a really bad state at the moment, and it's just not possible to live off. I've placed first worldwide 3 out of 4 years in pro points since franchising's been introduced, and I've not got a sniff.
I've got no fucking pass in this shit, mate. I can't even talk about that. Basically prepare myself here. We play up to 70 hours a week and we're sacrificing a lot of our time to... Right, okay. Mate, shut up, Sleeve, mate. Oh yeah, shit. Fucking hell. We're sacrificing a big part of our lives to play something that we really don't know what's going to happen in the end.
Hello, my name is Stephen Allen and I'm ready to game.
Ben, wat zijn die aan het doen? We moeten spelen.
I mean, there was defo some problems with this event. I think day one was by far the worst day one we've had at one of these tournaments. I think just waiting around all day, I think we only played 2 series, so that was defo not one of the highlights of this event.
We got there at 12 to be told we had a bye in the first round, so we then had to wait 6 hours to play our first game, which was winners round 2. We 3-0'd that team. And then waited another maybe 3 hours, 3 hours for our last game of the day. We 2-0'd them, and yeah, it was pretty easy day in terms of gameplay, but a long day in terms of wait time and doing nothing all day. Day 2, our game started around 10 AM. We actually got off to a good start, went up 2-0 pretty comfortably. They won the next 2 maps pretty convincingly. And then we went to a last map, and fortunately enough for us, we pulled through that, and you know, it would have been a disaster to start Saturday that way. Come on, and then it wasn't long before we played FaZe Black. That was our next game.
Cuff. 2 cuff, one's one shot.
Probably one of the closest maps I've ever been involved in. We were literally 0.5 seconds away from winning map 1. I've never seen it not tick on this game, but for us it didn't tick. So we were stuck on 249 points, and they just went super clutch on a new P4 Invasion Hill to get like 20 points and end up winning the map by 1 point.
Steve, my God! You fucking choke! You dog shit fuck! Holy shit, that's embarrassing! 41? Come on, bro!
Somewhat impressive from them, but also a bit of a collapse from us. But a quick regain after that.
Let's go!
We won the next map 6-0.
Let's go!
And again, same story on map 3. Choked a couple of rounds on that. One in particular really bad. It was like a minuscule away from capping the last control point. And yeah, but ended up losing 3-1 and then got clubbed on sub-base, which will not be getting played for a while by the looks of things.
One seed for what? Jesus Christ. Europeans still suck.
We had a 5-hour wait after that for our losers game.
The wait times at the tournament were crazy. We had to wait for up to 5 hours and we didn't even know when we were going to play. There was nowhere for anyone to sit. It was just shambles.
We were told we can't warm up on stations that weren't being used. We were also told that we couldn't play on 180 hertz. We had everyone plays on all the time in all the tournament, but we also weren't allowed to warm up on 144 hertz because we weren't allowed on the station. So, as well as waiting 5 hours, luckily we had a really nice admin who understood our situation, gave us as much warm-up time as he could, and helped us out and just let us play on 180 hertz and wasn't being a dick about it. So, other than the 5-hour wait, no excuses in that series. We probably should have 3-0'd that team that went on to the grand finals. We kind of choked map 1. Won the next 2 and then they won the last 2 fair and square. It is what it is. Ended up losing to both the teams that came first and second, but got a top 12 placement to show for it, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
I think a lot of people wonder why there's so much passion in Challengers. Why should the league care about it? Why should the league focus on something that doesn't make them money? The entire scene was built by people who weren't making money for a very long time. It was built by regular people, people that enjoyed casting, enjoyed competing, enjoyed creating videos, enjoyed watching. And I truly believe the heart and soul that these people brought to the table is the only reason the scene got this far in the first place. And I think the reason the scene is still going is because no matter what age you got involved, we all saw something that we believed one day we could be a part of too. Every year we see more vets retire. We see people leaving the scene. We see more and more layoffs every month. And it seems like the heart and soul that made the Call of Duty scene is just leaking away right in front of our eyes. For these European players that are in Challengers, the hardships are just doubled. I mean, we have Vortex and Wee Man, who've been at the top of the game for almost a decade now, and neither of them have ever gotten a shot. And I think more than anything, we all just want to see the dream come back to the Call of Duty scene. There's a lot of talk about what's next for the Call of Duty scene, but more than anything, we just want our guys to get the flowers they deserve for everything they've given the game and everything they've accomplished. And maybe one day the dream will be back, not just for us, for the players, for the orgs, but for the whole community. And if there's one thing for certain, we'll be here. We'll be ready.